What is going on, good and wonderful people? Here to bring in our videos, and today we're talking about the Call of Duty Black Ops 1 and 2 ports that launched 2 days ago, or depending on when this video is uploaded. And all I gotta say is these ports are everything I ever wanted for Call of Duty. So let's discuss about it. Ghost was my first Call of Duty back in 2013. I pre-ordered it on the PS3 at Walmart back when you can get physical pre-order. Nowadays you can't do that anymore at Walmart. So I played it and I fell in love with it. It's what got me into the franchise. And my second Call of Duty was Black Ops 1 when I got it for Christmas in 2013, same year Ghost came out. And I played some of it, a couple of ranks into the PS3, 3 missions into the campaign, and I enjoyed it. Played a little bit of zombies. Then Advanced Warfare came out, and that's where, in my opinion, I think Call of Duty is, after Ghost's final DLC, even though Ghost was my first Call of Duty, where I look back now and say that's where the golden age ended. And we all know, for those who were around, I'm not going to tell a full story about everything, but people used to say Call of Duty was the same game every year, which I know about and by watching archives and all that. And I didn't want Call of Duty to go to the future with jetpacks. I saw it even after playing all the campaigns of the Golden Age CODs from COD 4 to Ghost. Like, I didn't want it to change. I thought Call of Duty was fine the way it was. And we all know Call of Duty's gone downhill a lot the last, since Black Ops 4. And for years, we all wanted remasters of Call of Duty Golden Age CODs. Black Ops 1, we did get one in 2016 when Infinite Warfare was coming out and people wanted boots on the ground after 2 years of Exo movement. And I was excited for COD 4 Remastered since I never got to play it. And I never played any of these CODs in the Golden Age, in their primes. I have played them a lot through out of their primes with backwards compatibility, but to do it nowadays on the Xbox versions and PC original and PS3, they're overrun with modders and hackers and cheaters. So when they did Call of Duty 4 Remastered, it's a beautiful looking remaster how they changed it. But there was some bad things they did with the game. Downgrading weapons, like changing the gun sounds, and adding DLC and cosmetics, stuff that didn't belong in the game for a 2007 remaster, because Activision, we all know how they like to monetize the hell out of their games. So I was really disappointed what they did to Modern Warfare Remastered by adding pay-to-win weapons and all that when I just wanted the game remastered. And we were all worried what they would do to Call of Duty if they remastered it. Like, Call of Duty's been having it rough. Like, with skill-based matchmaking, focusing on Warzone, and all the bad changes that they've done to Call of Duty, removing features, then bringing it back as selling points. It's been a rough 8 years of Call of Duty. So it's really been rough, like, to be a Call of Duty fan. And coming from someone whose first game was Ghost, then played Black Ops 2 a little bit in 2014 on the PS3, Modern Warfare 2 in 2017, and MW3, but not finishing the campaigns. I did finish all the Call of Duties in order, like from the Golden Age, on Xbox One and replaying them on Series X backwards compatibility when I got my Xbox One in 2019. I finished World at War for the first time in 2019. I finished the original COD 4. And so yeah, I had the experience of these games out of their prime, but I didn't get to experience Black Ops 2 in its prime. So for years I wanted to be able to play Call of Duty with the servers fresh and all that, and we finally got it, people, and be able to play other modes, but only during when a big YouTuber does a Call of Duty revival day for these games. Like, I forget what's that one guy's name, but let's talk about this port. First, it's not a remaster. There's no crossplay. There's no 120 frames POV slider. There's no any stuff that the modern CODs have. So don't expect this to be a remaster, but I will say this. This thing is just what I've always wanted Call of Duty to be, even if it was remastered. Nothing changed, nothing downgraded, nothing censored, and the only thing they removed was a few things like wager matches, mostly because of the laws of gambling and all that. And they have Emblem Maker, which is a big shocker because knowing what people do on Emblem Maker, which I hope they don't take it away in a week. And when this was announced, we were all worried what they were going to do to it. But this game feels exactly like it was back in its prime with 2010, 2011, and 2012. No, from when it launched in November, which I did not get to experience. I know it's not going to be fully 2000 those years because of AI voice. Well, there's no AI voice moderation because people will report people just for having fun and all that. The new generation's not going to survive these lobbies, but this is everything I wanted. I know it sucks we have to buy all the DLCs again, but even if this is just a port, this is everything I wanted. Like it's got the full package, nothing censored, nothing removed. The only thing that they removed also was COD TV and theater mode and the ability to live stream from your console, which makes sense because you can live stream on pretty much anything nowadays except for YouTube on the Xbox if you don't have a capture card or OBS. But this thing's everything I ever wanted for this, and thank you Iron Galaxy Studios for doing this. I mean, let's be real, the only reason why Activision is doing this because they know they're going to get clobbered by GTA 6 in November when Modern Warfare 4 comes out. Another thing, they gave all the free DLC camos for free for Black Ops 2, and also there's no cosmetic microtransactions so far, which hopefully it stays that way, and there's no battle pass, there's no loot boxes, there's no pay to win weapons. Everything that was in the game is there, from campaign, multiplayer, to zombies, and that is just awesome. And I'm finally getting to experience what my best friends nowadays with on like Quasi, if you're watching this, you got to experience the original Prime days. I'm getting to experience the resurgent Prime days, and this is everything I've ever wanted. Nothing changed. I don't care if the graphics aren't anything special. I don't care. I finally get to play it different modes besides TDM and play game modes that can get overrun with hackers and cheaters. And I don't care if we got to restart. This is something I wanted. It was a fresh start for everyone. To do those camel grinds, level up, prestige. And that's another thing. Playing a game with normal movement, no Omni movement, no Exo movement. This is something I've ever wanted for. So I'll take these ports any day. I know there's some flaws with the original versions just ported, but I'll take it any day of the week, any day of the month. I'll take it. Hell, if they bring Call of Duty Ghost to PS5, Series X, Switch 2, that's another thing. They gotta bring this to different platforms, not just PlayStation. Xbox players deserve fresh servers, and so the Switch players should get a chance, and so should PC players. So Activision, Treyarch, and Iron Galaxy, bring this to other platforms. They deserve it. And the last thing I will say is, of course, Modern Warfare 2 and 3 should get ports first before, because PlayStation can't play them. And of course, bring it to all platforms. But also, for my personal thing, I want them to bring Ghost's PC version graphics and port it to PS5, Series X and S, Switch 2, and PC. Because Ghost was my first Call of Duty, so that's a personal want. I would be cool to play Extinction. I'll buy all those map packs again and play Extinction, Squad, Safeguard, and even grind on the multiplayer. So, in conclusion, this is a great time to be a Call of Duty fan. I don't know why some people are complaining. Iron Galaxy, thank you.